Hey guys! So today I'm talking about Inuyasha, which is the anime that started it all for me, and I wanted to discuss who I think Inuyasha should be with, Kagome or Kikyo. So we're going to be starting off with Kikyo. Kikyo was Inuyasha's first love, and basically what happened was 50 years before Kagome entered the picture, Inuyasha and Kikyo were lovers. And Naraku got involved, and Naraku tricked Inuyasha and Kikyo into thinking they betrayed one another while he was orchestrating the entire thing. So Naraku, disguised as Inuyasha, came and fatally wounded Kikyo. Kikyo, in retaliation, ended up shooting the real Inuyasha with an arrow, pinning him to the sacred tree while he was trying to steal the sacred jewel. Kikyo comes back after her remains and a bit of Kagome's soul, because Kagome is the reincarnation of Kikyo, are brought together and combined, and Kikyo is brought back to life. Now when she sees Inuyasha for the first time in 50 years, she still hates him, because she still thinks that he betrayed her, but slowly but surely, she starts to remember those feelings of love for him, and deep down, she really does love and care for him as she always did. So Kikyo's relationship with Kagome, because the two women have met. Honestly, Kikyo comes off really cold towards Kagome. It's almost like she sees Kagome as just a disturbance and a nuisance in her way. But she does speak highly of Kagome's spiritual powers, such as when Kagome was put under a curse by Tsubaki, and I think it was like episode 60 of Inuyasha. Kikyo speaks highly of Kagome's spiritual powers and tells Tsubaki that the curse that Tsubaki placed on Kagome won't have much effect on her. Now lastly, there have been times where Kikyo has been super weak or really horribly wounded, and Kagome has found her. Now Kikyo will ask her, "Why are you saving me?" Maybe Kikyo thinks that Kagome will let her die, because if Kikyo's dead, then Kagome really has no, competition for Inuyasha. I don't know what goes on in Kikyo's head. Hello, she's an anime character. But it's almost like Kikyo's testing Kagome, or that's how I see it at least. She's testing Kagome to see what she'll do. But Kagome, even though she has that jealousy towards Kikyo, she still saves her, because she knows it's the right thing to do, and she has a kind heart, and she's just that kind of person. Speaking of her, now we're going to talk about Kagome. So Kagome is Kikyo's reincarnation, and Kagome falls down the Bone Eater's Well, traveling back in time to the feudal era, and she finds Inuyasha bound to the sacred tree by Kikyo's arrow. Now, Kagome manages to break the seal because she's Kikyo's reincarnation. She breaks the spell on Inuyasha and releases him. Now at first, Inuyasha only sees Kagome as a jewel detector. But as the story continues, they slowly begin to get closer and develop feelings for one another. But those feelings and that relationship are strained when Kikyo is resurrected and enters the picture. There's this tiny speck of darkness in Kagome's heart from that jealousy she holds towards Kikyo, because Inuyasha goes after Kikyo most of the time, which leaves Kagome upset, understandably so. But I gotta give her credit, because through all that, Kagome still stays by Inuyasha's side and supports him and helps him, and she just stays by his side. So I gotta give her credit for that. Even though she has that jealousy towards Kikyo, she overcomes it and stays by his side. So the difference between Kikyo and Kagome's relationships with Inuyasha? Kikyo's relationship with Inuyasha is basically, two lonely individuals found each other and stay with each other and comfort each other while falling in love with each other. Whereas Kagome taught Inuyasha to trust others and to break down those walls and rely on other people, which made him not lonely anymore. So in my opinion, who wins? I say Kagome wins. Kagome wins in my opinion because instead of just comforting Inuyasha like Kikyo did, Kagome actually taught Inuyasha how to open up and how to make friends and how to rely on those friends and trust them and to shed tears for others and to understand the true meaning of strength and kindness. And yes, I am stealing lines from the last episode of the final act, but it's said perfectly in that episode. Those are all things that Kagome taught Inuyasha, and because of her and his friends, he is no longer lonely. And you know what? I gotta give Kagome credit yet again, because Kagome goes out of her way to save Kikyo, even though Kagome has that tiny speck of darkness in her heart because she's jealous of Kikyo. And she holds that jealousy towards Kikyo. She still goes out of her way to save Kikyo because she knows it's the right thing to do. So I have to give her props for that, and she's a strong-willed girl. I don't remember where I read this, but I was reading a comment on one of the episodes of the final act. Somebody had uploaded it and I was watching it. And they had commented saying that Kagome is Inuyasha's true love and that he only goes after Kikyo because he feels that he, you know, has a certain responsibility towards Kikyo because she was his first love. And he feels responsible for her, so he goes after her for that reason, but Kagome is his true love. And you know what? I have to agree with that wholeheartedly. I honestly think that Kagome and Inuyasha are like soulmates, and that Kagome is Inuyasha's true love. And you know what? I don't hate Kikyo or anything, but Kagome and Inuyasha are like my main ship in this anime. I have to say that. So anyways, with that being said, you guys, that is all for now. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comment section below who you think Inuyasha should be with, Kikyo or Kagome. Do you agree with me or do you not? Leave any opinions down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Lost my train of thought for a split second. Bye.